97 Rock. Who's Next? The Who on 101 KLOL. Won't get fooled again. Classic, timeless old stuff. Howdy, Lanny P.
Good afternoon.
Quick happy birthday down in Danbury, Texas. Gang, that's my wife's hometown. Danbury, Jackie Geisen is 22 years old today. Lives down in Danbury. Howdy, Jackie, and thanks for listening, and happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
22-year-old sugar plum.
She's probably very happy 288's open. She's probably very happy that everyone in Danbury still must be celebrating
but
that.
22, cute little girl, single, good looking. You know, she should stay away from Scribonic Road down there where Sid and Teresa live, okay? Sid is a dirty old man. Here was something was in the paper yesterday that I just saw. I mean, there's nothing funny about it or anything, but it kind of got my attention. You've heard of the 21 Club? The 21 Club in New York City?
No,
It's a famous bar/restaurant up there. And, I mean, it's a real foo-foo kind of shishi place where it's really hip to be seen.
Right.
Okay? They have opened, this is kind of reminiscent of Geraldo with Al Capone's vault kind of thing, okay? There is a secret room in the sub-basement of Club 21 that used to operate back during Prohibition. And the way you get there, and they've opened it up again now, right? And it is so out of reach for most folks. I mean, you know, who's going to go pay a minimum of $350 a piece for supper? A minimum. $350. But if you're willing to do that at Club 21 in New York City, or 21 Club, whatever, the guests must pass through the ground floor bar into the bustling kitchen, down a steep flight of steps, into the basement, through a narrow hallway to a suspicious-looking recess off to the side. And a tap on the wall indicates nothing unusual, they say, you know, because it's solid rock. But the chef sticks a long, slender steel rod into a tiny hole, and this secret 4,000-pound brick door opens, and you go into this dining room that's floor-to-ceiling wine bottles and stuff that was used during Prohibition. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty hip.
That's interesting.
It ain't worth $350, mind you. Mama Moby used to say I wouldn't give $350 to see a piss ain't eat a bale of hay. I might to see him after he'd eat it. Yeah. But
not while he's doing it.
Not while he's doing it. No, it'd be a long drive. But anyhow, that just kind of hit me. It's kind of neat.
That is. I've never heard of that before.
Well, I hadn't either. You know, do you remember?
Well, why would we? I mean, it's buried underground. You got to pay $350 to go down a steep flight of stairs.
That's a minimum. Prices start for dinner at $350 a head. That includes a selection of wines that they recommend. You can't get the good stuff. That's for the ripple. Okay.
Yeah, not Chateau de Rip there.
Chateau de Rip. I like that. But anyhow, I just thought, oh, that's kind of hip. I'll tell people about that.
If they're in New York, they got the money. They've got the wine.
That's right. You can go get the Chateau de Rip. Let me tell you about Techstar Chevrolet for just a minute here. Coming up the day after tomorrow, Saturday, there's going to be a sale over there and kind of a celebration from Houston's #1 Chevy dealership and customer satisfaction in this city of ours, according to Chevrolet. A.J. Foyt is going to the Indy 500, and this Saturday at Techstar Chevrolet, you can go by and register for a free trip to the Indy 500. That's a trip for two that includes airfare and hotel. You can enjoy free food and drinks and Borden's ice cream and deals on cars all over the 23 acres of new and used Chevy cars and trucks. T-top Camaros under 10 grand. Under 10 grand. All 1989 Suburbans in stock, $89 over invoice. Great deal on. If you're into parallel parking, a Suburban's probably the last vehicle you're ever going to want to buy. But if you do a lot of driving, you spend time on the road, I swear that is the best road vehicle in the world. The most comfortable thing just to drive and just go in.
It's a bitchin' deal.
Load the family in and everything you personally own and get in that Suburban and drive forever. I took one to Tennessee here a year or so ago, and I loved it. Anyhow, don't miss the sale. It's at Techstar Chevrolet. Free food, drinks, Borden's ice cream, and you can register for the free trip to Indy to be given away Saturday at Techstar Chevrolet. That's South Post Oak and West Belford under that giant Texas flag. We will see you there. We got Van Halen coming up next.
Where's the best place to get your favorite brand names at low prices every day? Montgomery Ward. I don't mean to be a name dropper, but when it comes to electronics and appliances, you'll find Sony, Zenith, RCA, AT&T, Maytag, GE, and Frigidaire. But that's not all. For your home, there's La-Z-Boy, Canon, Sealy, Serta, and Simmons. For your car, they've got low prices every day on the biggest names in the business. Michelin, Firestone, Bridgestone, Delco, Champion. And brand name fashions, you better believe it. There's Gaetano, Lady Manhattan, Lee, Wrangler, Gloria, as in Vanderbilt. That's right. Montgomery Ward could name drop all day. And they even guarantee they'll match any store's advertised sale price. You can check out the details for yourself in the store. And your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. So when I'm looking for low prices every day on well-known, I'm talking quality brand names, I drop into Montgomery Ward.
Montgomery Ward, the brand name savings store.
Oh, wowie whiz-bang, boy, nothing gets my blood pounding like a rousing game of shuffleboard. Oh, hi, I'm Tim Conway, traveling Amazing America for Econolodges. I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida, home of the Shuffleboard Hall of Fame. After all this excitement, I'll slide over to a famed Econolodge, the premier economy motel, where I'll spend a night, not a fortune. Call the toll-free slumber number, 1-800-55-ECONO, and discover America's most amazing travel value, Econolodges. We're never lost in the shuffle. So excited.
Hi, this is Moby, inviting you to join me tonight at the R&R Club for your chance to get free passes to KLOL's special screening of Patrick Swayze's new movie, Roadhouse. We'll be giving them away to the first 300 people through the door tonight. So come on down to R&R, West Alabama at Rice tonight. We'll be giving away a trip to see the Jeff Healey Band in concert, too.
Don't miss the fun tonight at R&R USA, West Alabama at Rice, with 101 KLOL.
Yeah, baby! 101 KLOL, Voices of Babylon. That's the outfield on the Texas Rock and Roll Authority. And howdy do, Kevin Dorsey.
What's
Bud.
going on?
Oh, not a whole hell of a lot. Did you hear about I'm sure you heard about it. The people that got thrown out of the Astrodome last night for carrying a sign that said McMullen stinks.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Signed Ryan, an Ashby fan.
Yeah,
Who was it? The security head of security over there, assistant director of customer service and security, Leighton Below. He was the one that went down. It must have been the cheap seats, huh, in the outfield.
I would imagine.
I think it was.
Some beer thrown on him.
Right? Yeah, he got beer and popcorn thrown on him, and then everybody at this point was still good guys. You know, it was the security people and McMullen still looking like a butthead.
Right.
But then they followed this security guy out, and they got in a scuffle with police. And it's like, whoa, wait a minute! When you run afoul of the police officers, you just became the bad guys.
Those constables don't mess around down there, believe me.
But this Below guy, they got off-duty HPD officers did it too. But this Below, this security guy, he said the incident is under investigation and the Astros will release a statement later. And you know what? If the Astros have any balls, it'll be, you know what, those fans were right. McMullen does stink. And we all miss Nolan and Lynn and Allen.
Well,
I don't guess they'll say that, huh?
No. They want their jobs too, you know.
Yeah, well, screw McMullen. I love the Astros, but screw you, McMullen. You're a jerk. You could be a butthead of the week again.
Oh.
You know, you got to figure that somebody right now listening was in the dome within earshot and eyesight of what went on there last night, and I'd like to get them on the air today.
Well, the guy actually called this morning.
Huh?
The guy that did it called this morning with the sign, so I wish he'd call back. He's probably listening now.
Yeah, I wish he would call back. I wish anybody that was watching call back, and I don't give a damn who they had on this morning. I want him this afternoon. See, what else did we get in the fax machine here today? Oh, this guy sent me a photocopy of he and his wife's tax return.
Right.
They got their income tax refund check back. It says, Moby, check out what good old Uncle Sam sent me and my wife for all our hard work last year. We're not going to cash it, so his checkbook is off balance. Signed, Bob. It's to Bob and Laura Harabis, Harabis. Uncle Sam sent him a check for $2. It costs more than that to process that damn check.
You bet.
Man. And we paid for the processing. So anyhow, let's see what. This comes from Joe Schwartz Electric. Moby, do you know why an Aggie carries a quarter in his condom?
Nope.
Oh, if he can't come, he'll call. This one makes no sense. It says, Moby, this comes from Bobby Harabis. Oh, that must have been the same guy that sent me the income tax check. It says, Moby, why is a duck when he runs? And then it says, I'll fax you the answer if you ask for it on the air. Well, ask a question. Why is a duck? Maybe what is a duck?
Why is a duck when he runs, or what is a duck when he runs?
What is a duck when he... I don't know the answer to that if that's
Practice
it. So, Bobby, go ahead. Are you ready?
Yeah, fax that thing. Yeah.
Now. Okay, and Kevin, if you... Oh, wait a minute. What's the fastest thing in the world? 4 hands when it slips out. Here's Kevin Dorsey and sports.
Okie doke, the Calgary Flames and Montreal Canadiens square off tonight for Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. The Flames won the first game of the NHL's best-of-7 championship series. Jose Rijo has made 9 starts for Cincinnati this year, and the Reds have won all 9 of those games. However, today Rijo didn't get credit for the win. He'd given way to relievers by the time Bo Diaz drew the 10th inning and bases-loaded walk-off Pittsburgh's Bill Landrum that gave the Reds a 5-4 win over the Pirates in baseball's only afternoon game. The Astros try to make it 5 in a row as they face the Cards tonight. The Snake and I will be out there. I'll be wearing the flannel shirt, and he might be shedding, okay? The second major tournament on this year's LPGA Tour begins tomorrow in Mason, Ohio. Sherry Turner is defending champion of the LPGA Championship. PGA players will tee off tomorrow in the Colonial National Invitation Tournament in Fort Worth. Also tomorrow, the Pill Pull to determine the starting field for the Preakness. A decision on whether Kentucky Derby winner Sunday Silence races will be made tomorrow. He showed no ill effects of a 4-foot bruise in a morning workout today. And University of Kentucky Athletic Director C.M. Newton says he's interested in New York's Knicks basketball coach Rick Pitino. Kentucky's looking for a new head basketball coach, and Newton says he'll continue interviewing for the job after any NCAA sanctions are placed on the school. Newton says those sanctions are expected to be issued this week or next week. That's sports. I'm Kevin. Commentary next.
What does the hooker and Miracle Whip have in common?
The most spread for bread.
Falling back, stretching out, relaxation, that's what it's about. The sun is shining, skies are blue, a perfect day for coming through. It's birds are you, the king of this. On I push, Houston, Texas. This bus for you.
Budweiser, Coca-Cola, and United Veterans of Houston present Reunion 89, a gathering of veterans Memorial Weekend in Herman Park. Honor veterans starting Friday at a 5 p.m. dedication to the Moving Wall, sponsored by Texas Commerce Bank. Join the Veterans March at 10:30 a.m. Saturday from Pierce Elevated to Herman Park and enjoy marching bands, a Confederate Air Force flyover, military exhibits, and a 2 p.m. free concert featuring Duck Soup, Dave Mason, Norma Centennial's Band, Rare Earth, and Steppenwolf. Call 526-8434 for more information. Veterans, for all you do, this Bud's for you.
For Dodge Truck, Clint Black.
I'm just a no-count boy and I'm all fired up. Gonna have some fun in my new pickup truck. Come on, little lady, won't you take a ride with me? You can start me up, darling, I'll turn the key. We'll head out west, just you and me. Watching the wind blow, dodging tumbleweed. The sky turns red and there's a full moon. We're rolling along to an old love tune.
Texas, we've got you covered. Now, new Dodge Ram Chargers in stock come complete with $1,500 cash back and an option no other full-size sport utility in Texas gives you. 4-wheel and 2-wheel drive models. There's no other choice.
The tough new spirit of Dodge.
See your Dodge truck dealer for the tough new spirit of Dodge, Texas style.
Hey, Gene, even though I didn't get the job, I wanted to say thanks for the tip on that job opening. It would have been a nice promotion, but somebody else got it.
Well, what happened, Larry?
I just didn't have what they were looking for. They wanted someone with more advanced skills. You know, I really need to go back to school so I can compete with everyone else in the office.
Hey, don't you realize that everyone needs training today? To keep up with change, and it's simple. It's just around the corner at Houston Community College.
Houston Community College?
Yeah, Larry, they specialize in exactly the kind of training you need. And you'll be taught by a professional in your field, so you'll be one step ahead of everyone else.
Well, great. If you say everyone needs more training, I'll register at Houston Community College tomorrow.
I said everyone. I even registered at Houston Community College today.
Houston Community College. If you forgot to register today, then register tomorrow. Call 868-0742. That number again, 868-0742. Professional training at Houston Community College.
Hear today's fresh new rock and roll first on 101 KLOL. John Cougar Mellencamp's Big Daddy. King Swan. Fresh rock and roll from Henry Lee Summer. All 3 releases are specially priced now in the Fresh Rock Rack at all Houston area Sound Warehouse locations. Today's fresh rock and roll from Sound Warehouse at and 101 KLOL.
The opinions expressed by Kevin do not necessarily represent those of KLOL's management, staff, or any living person.
Well, here we go again. Some councilman from Nashville has urged the city to construct a UFO landing pad to welcome extraterrestrials. And, of course, his proposition was voted out 27-1 by his council's Rules Committee. Now, I've always said that I believe in life from outer space, but why do all these UFO sighting stories seem to come out of places like Tennessee? Is it because they drink too much, or are they just plain stupid? The councilman finally said he would build a landing pad himself. Fine. When E.T. arrives, have him phone me. I'm Kevin, and I just don't know anymore.
Good job, Kevin. Led Zeppelin on 101 KLOL.